Guys, this is something that I've learned in my life that has absolutely transformed my life, and something that is going to help you guys out as well. And it's honestly one of the most important lessons that you can learn in your life. And that lesson is this: you can't be afraid to look stupid and look like you don't know what you're doing in life, because this will limit you from everything great in life. And you'll never get started if you do this, because I can tell you from experience, I used to be that person who was afraid of looking stupid, doing whatever it is. For example, I wanted to do jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts. I've been interested in that for over 10 years, but I haven't done it. I only started doing it about 2.5 years ago, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made, because I'll tell you, just being completely honest with you, I was terrified. I was scared. I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't want to look like the guy who was just getting his ass kicked. And I was, and I still am, to be fair. I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing, right? And I didn't want to look stupid in front of other people. And that's ultimately what holds all of us back from so much, right? Not everything, but a lot in life is we miss out on a lot in life from, the fear of looking stupid, the fear of missing out, the fear of, not looking like we know what we're doing, right? That holds so many of us back. And again, myself included, this is something I work on every single day. We cannot be afraid to look stupid. We cannot be afraid to fail, right? We cannot be afraid of those things, because if we are, then we're not even going to get started doing anything, right? I would imagine that a lot of you guys who are listening to this video have goals, have dreams, have things that you want to do in life that you're not doing for some reason. You haven't started for whatever reason, right? I don't know what those things are. Only you know what those things are. But I would guess that a lot of the reasons for why you haven't started doing whatever it is because you're afraid of looking stupid. Maybe you want to start doing public speaking, but you don't know what you're doing. You don't know, you don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing, right? That's one of the things that I'm trying to work on as well, by the way. Maybe you want to start a business, but all your family and friends are going to make fun of you because you're not making any money and you just look stupid, right? I've been there as well. Maybe you want to start going to the gym or, getting in shape, but you're way out of shape right now and you don't want to go there and be the, fat, ugly guy, whatever, who's in the gym, who's just trying to figure it out. It looks out of place. I've never been out of shape really, but I've definitely felt like I was, out of place at the gym. So I've been there as well. And the list goes on and on and on, guys. You're going to miss out on so much of life. You're going to miss out on your entire life if you're afraid of looking stupid, because all of us look stupid whenever we start something new, right? And if you can just overcome that fear and just realize, hey, everybody who's ever been successful at this, let's say it's being a basketball player or, building a business or speaking or getting in shape, everyone who has ever been great at this has looked stupid. Every single person who's even decent, every single person who's, done anything, they've looked stupid and they have failed miserably at that thing, right? And if we can just keep that in mind, it makes it so much easier for us to take that first step, right? At least it does for me, right? If I can realize when I walk into, a jiu-jitsu gym that I've never been to before, or a boxing gym or anything like that, if I can realize that, dude, every single person in here was terrified starting this off at some point, and they were terrible, and they were the worst guy in the entire gym, it makes it a little bit easier for you to be able to get started, because it's normal. It's normal. This isn't something that's out of the ordinary. It's normal to not know what you're doing. It's totally normal. So understand that. Don't think that you're too good to look stupid. You're not. I'm not. We have to understand that looking stupid for a short period of time, maybe for a long period of time, that's totally normal, and it's a part of life. We have to get over it. We have to swallow our ego and not worry so much about what people think about us. The more we worry about what people think about us, the more miserable we're going to be in our lives, because then we're beholden to what those people, think about us, right? And we can't control that. We want to control the things that we can control. And I encourage you guys, whatever it might be, if you have something that you're trying to do, that you want to do, that you haven't started yet because you're nervous about looking stupid, nervous about looking like you don't know what you're doing, when you probably don't know what you're doing, understand that that's okay. Most people have no idea what they're doing when they start off. Everybody has no idea what they're doing when they first start something, right? It does not matter what it is. The importance of getting started when you don't know what you're doing and you look like an idiot is so important. And the importance of that is so important. That doesn't make any sense. But you get what I'm saying, guys. You have to start when you don't know what you're doing, and that's all there is to it. And you can hear this from every single person out there who's successful. They all say the exact same things because it's true. So that's all I've got, guys. I hope this resonates with somebody. This is short and sweet. Again, there's no fluff to this. It's just something that I've decided to take seriously in my life, and something that I still work on every single day. And I hope this helps you guys out, because I promise you, if you can just get over this one fear of just looking stupid, the sky is the limit. There's nothing you cannot do if you're not afraid to look stupid. There's no person you can walk up to that's going to make you nervous. You don't care, right? Who cares? It's normal, right? Walk up to the girl in the bar, talk to the person, ask the person to buy from you. It's all there is to it, man. If you can get over that fear, who's going to stop you, right? It's like that Jay-Z Kanye song, "Who gonna stop me, man?" And that's all there is to it. Who gonna stop me if I can just get over my fear of looking stupid? Nobody's going to stop you. Nobody's going to stop me. But we just have to get over that internal fear. And if we can do that, we're going to start on the things that we're afraid to start, and we're going to make faster progress and more efficient progress towards our goals, because we're not afraid of people's opinions of us. We can't control that. I can't control that. You can't control that. So why would we waste our time and our mental energy holding ourselves back because of something that someone else might think about you? It doesn't make any sense, guys. Think about this. It makes no sense. So stop doing it. And I'm going to do my best to do the same, because it's not easy. But if we can get around this roadblock, I promise you it's going to make all of our lives a lot better, and it's going to make you a lot more successful and a lot more fulfilled. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.